Hello and half a day. So I'm out and about. I did have my gig apps open. I've been out here probably 40 minutes and I'm giving up, at least just for our home zone. My hubby's at home taking care of some stuff, and I told him, I was like, well, I'm gonna go out and see if I can make any money here before we drive to a different zone. Hey Becca, I was about to say morning, good afternoon. How are you? I see that you already responded to my video that I uploaded this morning, so thank you. Are you still keeping yourself very busy out there? But I wanted to do this live stream. This is actually my first live stream since I completed my first step in achieving my main goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers and fully monetizing my channel. Hey mama, half a day. As we speak, aw. Well, thank you. Yeah, as of the 15th, I'm sitting at 3,008. I still have 3 live streams that I've done that haven't gone to that view count yet, at least for the watch hours. So I'm probably like 3,020 or something like that. But I was just saying that I was out here. I'm actually in a one of our town market and waiting for orders. And orders came in through DoorDash mainly, but they just weren't worth taking. And I've been out here at least 40 minutes, and I messaged my hubby. I was like, this sucks. I try not to give up, but like I said, it's been more than 30 minutes. I've already moved twice. And as my hubby likes to say, only door trash was coming in. I try to. I mean, like I said, when and thanks for that feedback, Mama. I try to do that because, you know, when I first started out doing gig work, and you know, I was very hesitant about what to expect and all of that. Well, I'm from Guam. It's a tiny island in the South Pacific. But I didn't know what to expect and all of that, so I definitely was out there researching and looking up YouTubers that was in this line of work. So, and like I said in the video that I just uploaded, so if you haven't, you know, if you're new to my channel, go to my homepage. I uploaded another video that's part of my The More You Know series, which is just sharing. I mean, even though I'm going to still keep doing that, you know, about how much money we make in a shift and how many hours and what we made per hour. Any, you know, fun or not so fun stuff that happens during the shift. Well, thank you for saying that, and he does. Caleb, how are you? Well, Guam is actually a U.S. territory, just like Puerto Rico. But Guam is a U.S. territory. You know, there's a saying there in Guam that it's where America's day begins, because of where Guam is compared to the international date line. So that's why they say, that's why there's that saying about Guam, where America's day begins. I was trying to. I've been out here 40 minutes, as I was saying at the start of my live, and orders that were coming in just weren't worth taking. I have 4 apps open. I had DoorDash, Instacart, Walmart Spark, and the app that's only local to Texas, which is called Favor. I had all 4 of those apps in, and Walmart was the only one that wasn't giving, but that was the last app that I turned on. All the other apps were giving, but they just weren't worth taking. Your day begins in your bed. That's always a good way to start the day. I tell you, this morning when I woke up, at least the first time, should I say, for me, what do you call that? It was just after 7:30, and then I got up to use the bathroom and climbed back into the bed because, it was cold. I asked my hubby, and he was like, what time was it? And that's when he told me it was just after 7:30. And the next, I'm rolling over, and I grabbed my phone to look at what time it is, and it's almost 9 o'clock. And I was like, that's always funny when that happens. You think it's just only been a few minutes, and then more than an hour goes by. Should be a busy week for you. I hope so. I really hope so. I mean, last year we did, really well. See, I can do this one really easy. My right hand, not so much. I usually have to do like that. But it doesn't help because I got arthritis in my hands, so my hands are a little stiff. But anyways, last year for the holidays, we did do really well. So I'm hoping it can be a repeat thing. And for those guys that didn't know, we're going to be traveling again. And we're going to be driving out to South Carolina. So I'll probably be doing a live stream on the drive out because our plan is to do a straight drive. And it's about, at minimum, it's a 16-hour drive. It's not cold here just yet, but I just like those mornings when you get out of bed and it's freezing. Ain't that the truth? And especially here in Texas, you get, you first wake up in the morning and it's 40, 50 degrees, so you're cold and you dress for the weather. But then it starts to warm up and heat up to like 70s, even the low 80s. And the next, you're like having to take off. Trolls trying to be trolls, but are painfully uninformed how to do so with creativity. I haven't updated that yet, Mama. I still have that screenshot on for that message. I forgot to do that. I still have that, and I still plan on putting that as a message to put for Nightbot to be putting out. But yeah, it is going to be very, very long drive. I'm hoping, because last year we did go out there to spend Thanksgiving with his mom and his sister. And what do you call that? We're going to be doing that again this year. And more families going to be joining. So it's going to be a bigger celebration. So, yeah, I'd like to get out there. And we're going to work out there again. So we did okay when we were out there. Yeah, and those were the 2 apps that we focused on when we were out there. So we're going to do that again, because that's one thing I like about Instacart and Spark is definitely you can travel with those apps, out of state, out of your own work zone where you signed up, and you can travel, to cross country with that. Even Uber Eats and DoorDash. So I love the apps that you love using, that you can travel and not worry about, oh, what am I going to do? How am I supposed to make money while I'm there? So, but yeah, that's our goal. Next week we are heading out so we can spend time with family out that way, and have a big celebration. So we're going to be celebrating my sister-in-law's her birthday. So that's why it's a big thing, because her birthday is just after Thanksgiving. So and I'll be doing more videos and even going live while I'm out there in South Carolina. We'll see if it's changed, because the last time we worked in South Carolina was when we went to Myrtle Beach. We went to Myrtle Beach. We were there for a week, and we worked, you know, a short shift here and there. So that was interesting, because there was like 10 Walmarts in that zone. So, but where we're going to be at, there's only 3 or 4, and they're close to each other, you know, and it's a mix of the super Walmart and the neighborhood Walmart. So but I hope everyone's having a wonderful midweek. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah. See, look at that. The temperature's saying it's 67 degrees, and I'm warm. I do have a jacket on because, yeah, it's cold in the house. But I know better. Here in Texas, you know, you gotta dress in layers. So I'm still wearing a sleeveless shirt. But yeah, so I what do you call that? I'm giving up, at least just for our home zone. And so I'm heading home now. I'm going to be picking up the hubby, and then we're going to drive to a different zone. But I wanted to do my first live since hitting the halfway mark, you know, on this journey to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're new to my channel, I hope that you'll keep coming back. And don't forget to smash that like button. But like I said, I was just waiting in a town center because it's surrounded by restaurants, and yeah, I'm gonna turn this around so you guys are driving. But it's a pain in the butt trying to get out of here because, as you can see, this line. So I'm just going to go the other way around. Oh, wait. Oh. I hate that. You know, people just come zooming through, and they're not being careful about, you know, making sure that there's not a traffic trying to cross through. And that person that was coming up my right side, they were speeding instead of being careful that there's not a car trying to turn in. My intentions were to do food deliveries this week, but both Mondays and Tuesdays I had to stay home for several. I didn't get to finish reading that. Had to stay home for several. Deliveries today. It's raining. See, when I have my shades on, it's not as easy to the messages coming through. Can you guys hear the music? Because I know on one of my last live streams, my video got flagged for copyright for a couple of the songs. So the right hand lane is yeah. When there's 2 lanes like that, and that, you know, that's why we try to creep up to that section when we see a car, you know, and there's a gap. We want to make sure there's not going to be a car trying to dart. But can you guys hear the music? Okay. And then I got the scare of my life. My dog had blood coming from, what? Her eye, which made me, oh my goodness. Is your puppy okay? But I'm sorry to hear that, Becca. She's okay now. Something sharp was in it. Oh my goodness. Was she like digging at something by chance and then she's sniffing? and then it got into her nose. I tell you, I still miss our fur babies very much, our boxers. But I don't know what it is about boxers and them being prone to developing cancer or getting cancer, but that's how they both passed away. But anyways, that's kind of like what happened, where, you know, she was bleeding out of her nose just suddenly, and we're like, what? But I'm glad that she's okay. I hate when pet gets hurt. That's true. We had Tyson. He was our male boxer. He gave us 12 years, which for a boxer, they say the lifespan of a boxer is between 8 and 10 years. And we were surprised, really. We were happy that he did, but we were surprised because of his size. He really took after the Mastiff side of the breed. And then Layla, she gave us 10 years. I started tearing up. Aww. Well, like I said, I'm glad that your baby's okay. Years old, that's the white one we're seeing in the videos, right? What kind of breed is she again? Yeah, with the hubby and I were like, I told him, you know, it's gonna be, he doesn't want to go through that again, you know, especially because Tyson was his dog, and Pyrenees, a Great Pyrenees, oh, beautiful dog. He doesn't want to go through that again, you know, but I told him, I said, no, we're gonna need one. I was like, no more cats. I love my cats, but I'm allergic to them, and you know, I'm always having to be self-conscious about, you know, did I just pet them, or, you know, if I touch anywhere on the furniture where they were just at, and then I touch my eye, because I can't get the fur in my eye, because my eye will blow up. Hey, Eric. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining my live. My first live stream since hitting the halfway point, so yay. So now I'm continuing on my journey to 1,000 subs. She's been with me every single day since I got her. The only day I missed on, did you get her as a puppy? Was when I got her. Well, thank you. If that says Tim, sorry. When I'm wearing my shades, it's a hard time to easily read the messages as I'm driving. But thank you. Becca, did you tell us that? Did you ever share that in any of your videos? Was it a misdemeanor? We got Tyson when he was still a puppy, but I think he was 3 months old, and I was really surprised. We were shocked that he was still there. He was the last male left with his sisters, so it was funny because when we got him, he would squat to pee. It took him a little bit to realize, oh yeah, I can just lift my leg and not squat like my sisters did. So it took a while. We thought it was a little cute, little funny that he would squat. Hey Chris, good afternoon. Thank you for popping in. Let me see, Becca, I'm not sure if I did, but several know about it. Oh, okay. You know what I'm going to do, right? The next time you go live, and if I happen to catch it, it was a stupid fight. Oh, okay. Stupid fight with a family member. Oh, one of those. Yeah, Mama, I definitely don't want another. Yeah, but I told my hubby, I was like, no, I want one. I do want another dog. I mean, it's not going to be anytime soon, but somewhere down the road in the future, I do want another puppy. I mean, I do want another fur baby, dog specifically. No more cats. I mean, if it's going to be another boxer, I don't know, because when we were first talking about getting dogs, one that I was looking at was getting a lab. So who knows? But they're expensive. Either way. Especially, I don't know if we're going to go with another purebred. If we'll ever get the small pets like them. I mean, at one point we actually considered a bird, and it passed away even. Aw. At one point I even considered, getting a bird that talks. Technically, what? Aw. You're so sweet, Becca. But yeah, I mean, at one point, like I said, I was thinking about a bird, but I don't know, for my nieces. Ah. I've had too many animals pass away. Oh, and you're in your arms at that. Oh. I was actually and in the room for 3, of course, for our 2 dogs, and then my daughter Zoe, her cat Bones. He had that face of the grumpy cat. He always looked grumpy when you're He just had that mug, that mean mug. But yeah, it's tough, and I think that was one of the reasons why my hubby is like, no, he doesn't want to go through that again, because we were in the room, you know, because they were both suffering from cancer, our two dogs, and we had to, you know, ease their pain. So, and it still burns in my mind because, you know, with my dog, I'm sorry, with our female boxer, try not to tear up here as I even talk about that, because I mean, every time we bring it up, you know, Layla, our female boxer, when you look at her, she was healthy. You know, she looked healthy. She hadn't hit, you know, even though they said the cancer was aggressive, you know, and there was nothing that could be done, you know, she did not look sick. Unlike our male boxer, Tyson, you know, he unfortunately, he did suffer, and we feel bad that we let it go as far as we did. But with our female boxer, you know, she because our daughters were there, and they only allow so many, you know, family members in the room when it's happening. So we were taking turns, and what do you call that? When one of my daughters left the room and I went back in, you know, Layla, she, you know, wide-eyed and everything, she just popped her head up and she looked at me, you know, as soon as I entered the room, like, oh, mommy's back. And that is just in my brain. It's just stuck. I can so easily see that image of her just turning around and looking at me. So the vet told me they are comfortable with me. That's why they chose me. Aw, but dang, it hurts my heart and soul for sure. Oh, I'm sorry, Mama. That was okay. That was you saying that, but you're just as sweet too, not just mine, other friends and family. What life form it chooses to invade, for sure, for sure. One of my sisters, the one that lives in Colorado, her and her husband had what was that? Thanks, Mama, you beat me to it. What do they call them? Doggone it. Beautiful dogs. Rottweilers. They had Rottweilers, and you know, they were living in Washington at the time when they had them. Oh, was it? And you know, that they were part of the family, and there was many of us, you know, living in Washington at that time. So when Sam, he was their male Rottweiler, got sick, and unfortunately he also had to be put down. You know, the vet said that they'd never seen, you know, when in a situation like that, they've never seen so many people, you know, come together to say goodbye, because, you know, pretty much all the family that was there in Washington, and there's a big group of us. I mean, a big group of us that's still living in Washington. What do you call that? They went to go see, you know, and say their goodbyes to Sammy, and but they told him, my brother-in-law and my sister, that they, you know, that's something they hadn't seen before. So many people coming to say goodbye. Yeah, it was. Snacks and refreshments. are provided. Please take a moment to ponder your contribution to the chat, and hopefully you will realize it's not nice to be mean. I love it, Mama. I love it. But I don't know if my hubby's watching or not, but I told him. I told him I was going live on the way home to pick him up. My phone is hot, or at least just one part of it. There he is. Oh, you were scooping litter boxes? What I miss? Well, I'm gonna run. Mia wants her second walk. Okay, Becca. Thank you for joining. This isn't gonna be a long live stream. I just wanted to do one. She's watching me watching her through the window. I just wanted to do a live stream, my first one since completing the first step to monetizing my channel. My hubby hates it when I use that word. But thank you guys for joining my live stream. I hope that you guys will come back and join me for more. This is your island girl, which I'm streaming live from Texas, but I come originally from a tiny island in the South Pacific called Guam. And thank you again. I didn't post a pic of the final Celtics costume on my channel, respecting her parents' privacy, but I can email. Aw, okay. Well, that would be cute. I just wanted to see the turnout. I'm in Texas, but I'm not from Texas. I'm probably now more of a Texan because I've lived in Texas a lot longer than I've lived in Guam. All right, like I said, this was just going to be a short live. Thank you again for joining. Don't forget to smash that like on the way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Stay safe out there, whatever you guys are doing. Have fun for the rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Adios for now. Bye.